702, and welcome to Aquatica, Orlando. As you may or may not know, we are moving away in just 2 weeks. I have all of these passes that I've got to use up in the next 2 weeks. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I have passes for 2 water parks, the Disney water parks and here at Aquatica. So the plan today is to hit 2 water parks one day. I'm hoping to do maybe about 3 to 4 rides at each park, also the lazy rivers at each park. We'll do a little bit of comparing, just have some fun, ride some rides. One of my favorite things to do here in Orlando. I think I'm gonna go the opposite way of what I normally do. So this here is Reef Plunge. Reef Plunge used to be Dolphin Plunge, so it looks like they changed it up just slightly. I really don't think they did anything different besides from maybe change the name and maybe change the colors a little bit. It does look like the 2 slides that are located within the lazy river are closed, but it does look like the lazy river is open. I think the last time I was here, the lazy river was completely closed. Let's do this first. Usually I do lazy river last. Let's mix it up a little bit. We're gonna go in here first. It's a little chilly. Ooh, yeah. This is some cold water. Oh boy. I do enjoy this lazy river though, because it's a little faster than others, not as lazy. And then there's an area that goes through a fish aquarium, which is just really fun to go through in a lazy river on a floaty. As well as it being unique, when this is open, this is a slide that usually is open, and you have to go into the lazy river in order to get on the slide and to get off the slide. It basically exits you right back into the lazy river. The pricing here, I believe, was $89.99 for a day. I do have an annual pass though. You also have to pay for parking here, which I didn't notice how much the daily parking was because it is included with my annual pass. And then the hours here are going to be a bit longer than Typhoon Lagoon. So today Aquatica is open from 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. So cool.
Great. We didn't explore yet.
The water isn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty cool getting into it, but I got used to it really, really quick. A lot of rides that we cannot ride due to being a single rider. Not that many rides that we can go on by ourselves and with the camera at least. And I've almost already made a full loop so far because a lot of them are closed. So we said the race center will probably reopen in a little bit, so we'll swing back around. This is Breakaway Falls. This is one of their body slides, as well as the Reef Plunge in the front that I cannot go on with the camera. This one is pretty intense. It's pretty scary. They put you in a capsule at the top where you can't see below you. You're basically standing at first, and then all of a sudden the floor drops, and that's when you go. The very first time I got to come to Aquatica, I was here for a media event, so I did get to film on that day, but this one's intense. This is Care Curl, which is like a family raft ride. I believe you can do 5 riders, but you have to have at least 2 to ride. All right, I know I can do this one solo. Wahana Way. The last time I came to Aquatica, I went on this with Eddie, and I was in the front of the raft and basically flew off. Oh, first ride of the day. Oh my, what are you? Touching the slide. Ah! Oh my God. Woo, it's dark in here. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh, we got to go! Already! Oh, I'm not really holding on! Hold on! Okay. Whee! That's the problem. I really only hold with one hand because I've got the camera in the other. That is the problem. Then you'll end up flying off. It was like a cartoon, like just whoop. I really wish Eddie was filming since he was behind me. Anyway, that's a fun one. Quick, but fun. The line was real quick too. Now we're grabbing a life jacket for this one. We're about to do Aurora Rapids, which is kind of like a lazy river, a rapid river. This water is way warmer. Oh yeah, this water is nice. Hey, we might be in here for a while. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the wrong size jacket. Oh man, see, I'm trying not to get my hair wet. Which is kind of stupid considering I'm in the water first. I'm nearly impossible. Alright, I grabbed another jacket. Didn't realize that one was an adult extra large. And now I have an adult extra small. And somehow I'm going way faster now. Alright, oh no. No, come on. Darn it. Oh. Yep. so much for not getting my hair wet at a water park. There are a couple of water parks in Las Vegas, though. They've got Cowabunga Bay and Wet n Wild. I haven't been to either. Actually, no, that's wrong. I've been to the Cowabunga Bay during the winter. They had like a Christmas thing going on. And then I went to Wet n Wild when it was on the Strip when I was really young. I think they're still both open out there. It opens a lot more fun with two people. You just go so much quicker. But we don't have that many options right now for solo. Alright, let's go! Woo! Woo! Alright, and we get a little bit of speed on this one by ourselves. Whoa! I love the different colors that you go through. Sometimes it's enclosed, sometimes it's outside. Whoa! It's fun when you're racing somebody. Oh, go, 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 go. I think she's, well, yeah, see, like, we slow way down right there. When you got someone in the back with you, you pick up some real speed on this one. Woo! And holy cow, that's cold. This is a very long line, probably because it's the very first ride or slide that you see when you come into the park. Crowds are okay. Not bad. A little bit more than I'm used to as far as people go, but I have seen it worse. The first time I came here, it was like at capacity. Well, darn, the racer is still closed. So we really only are going to do 2 rides here. Typically, there are 2 other rides that we can do here. The Reef Plunge and then the Breakaway Falls. But I can't take the camera, and I didn't like get a locker or anything like that, so I don't want to leave the camera just laying around just to go on those. So good thing that we planned on doing 2 water parks today because there's only 2 rides that I can do solo. So let's head on out and head over to Disney, which is only about 15 minutes away to Typhoon Lagoon. Welcome to Typhoon Lagoon here at Disney World. Right, place your bets. Do we think it's going to be busier here or busier at Aquatica? Let's just get this comparison out of the way. When it comes to theming, Disney, of course. Typhoon Lagoon, I mean, nobody does theming like Disney. I feel like that's a little bit of a unfair comparison. This is only my 2nd time at Typhoon Lagoon. I feel like this is a pretty good comparison for me though between Typhoon Lagoon and Aquatica, because my favorite park of all time is Blizzard Beach, which is Disney's Blizzard Beach, which is currently closed. Though, asterisk, I have never been to Volcano Bay. We're just not gonna get the chance. At Aquatica, you have to pay for parking. I didn't as an annual pass holder, but here, no matter what, there is no charge for parking, whether you have an annual pass or not. You will get 2 less hours here at Typhoon Lagoon than you did over at Aquatica. It is open from 10 to 5 versus 9 to 6. And here's something I didn't check, the prices, the ticket prices. So I'm gonna have to add that now during editing. So somewhere on the screen is the price. So it was $8.99 over at Aquatica. And even though it looks pretty busy, well, I mean, not too bad. I think it could be a lot worse. We've only got a 5-minute wait. Crushing gusher. So there's pineapple, coconut, and banana. And coconut is the only one we can do as a single rider. If you are double, you can go in all 3. This one's a water coaster, which is a lot of fun, so different. Whoa! Ah, so much speed! Whoa! Felt the water a little bit as I was getting out of the tube. So much warmer. Maybe because it heated up a little bit. I don't know. I think that Disney does have their water a little bit warmer, which just makes things a little bit more comfortable, especially when there's a breeze out. I noticed over at Aquatica, it got really cold when you would go up the stairs because there was a lot of wind and you don't have, you know, the coverage of the trees and whatnot. So it would get really chilly when you were up the stairs for a slide. I'm gonna give the food choices to Disney, especially because they have Dole Whip here. You can do pineapple, lime, mango, or raspberry. All right, yo, where are these? Grapefruit margarita. That sounds so good. We're gonna do storm slides, which is a body slide, so there is no doubt we're getting our hair wet on this one. I think Aquatica has the better variety of slides. They just have a lot of different choices, from the tube rides, the slides that are body slides, family rides. There's quite a few choices over there. There are 3 options up here for slides. I like Rooter Buster, which is the one all the way to the left. Woo! rides, of course, I just want to do probably 4 here. But we have done all of the rides at Aquatica, and we have done all of the rides here at Typhoon Lagoon. I will link those videos below. I like this lazy river too, but I think I'm gonna give it to Aquatica just by their choices of their lazy river. And it's really fun how you get to go through a fish tank. I didn't even show half of it. I just showed a tiny bit of that lazy river. I also prefer the lazy river here over the lazy river at Blizzard Beach, even though I enjoy Blizzard Beach the most out of all of the water parks that we've been to. Next up we got Mayday Falls, which I believe was my favorite out of all of the rides. And then we'll come over here to Keelhoe Falls. The lines are getting pretty long. It says 5 minutes, but we're waiting about maybe 10. I think we're gonna have a bit more of a wait here, as well as the other rough ride that I had just mentioned. It goes pretty far down there. Yeah, this one was my favorite one. Control the camera on this one. Oh. And they seem to all say 5 minutes, but I believe I'm waiting about 15, which still isn't bad, especially if you try to compare it with the theme parks. Final water slide in Orlando. Ooh, a lot more relaxing than that last one. Picking up some speed. I can feel it on my booty. It's like a butt massage. Woo! Sound the alarm. So crazy. Every time you hear that, there's just a bunch of screams because that wave is intense. Definitely best wave pool award goes to Typhoon Lagoon, like by a landslide. Oh jeez, what the heck? Alright, I think we're good. Oh, ooh, the water feels good. Yeah, this is nice and warm water. The last time I came out here, I was pretty far back, and I was sitting kind of like this, and a wave came at me. I mean, we're pretty far where we are. It threw me pretty darn far. I like tumbled a little bit, and I even scratched my elbow, and I was bleeding for a little while. This is a strong wave. I mean, real strong. Not for poor swimmers like me. I'm distracted by the wave coming at me. I'm standing up for this. We gotta do at least one lap around the lazy river. A lot more people here. A little bit of a traffic jam. I believe Disney might have the better option for single riders, unless we just got unlucky over there at Aquatica today. Just a lot of the things were closed. That might have been an issue there. Blizzard Beach is probably my favorite because I think that they do have really, really great options for single riders. I think almost all of them, besides for maybe one, is like a family raft ride, but everything else you can ride as a single. Either way, you're gonna have a really great time at either park. The water parks out here are super special. I'm gonna miss them. It's a little bittersweet for this to be our last lap. Our last day at the water parks. I think I enjoyed coming to the water park so much because it was fairly new to me. I have only been here twice. I've been to Blizzard Beach maybe 3 times. Aquatica, that was gonna be my 3rd time today. And because the lines are so much shorter, I think I averaged about 15-minute waits. But especially coming out by yourself, it's hard to wait in hour-long lines, or at Disney, 2-hour lines or whatnot. So coming here, I always have a blast because it's like in and off of the rides. You get through all of them real quickly. And then Florida's weather is perfect for water parks. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a preference on water parks? Have you guys been to all of them? I know people are gonna be like, why didn't you go to Volcano Bay? I kind of feel the same way. There's always a chance to come on back. It'll be there. Until next time, guys, I love you. Peace.